Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Film Feast. My name is Sam Donchis, I am your host, and it is so good to have you back again. How has your week been? Mine has been pretty stinking long, but it all led up to me finally seeing Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but it was the only movie I saw, and I did a review for it. You can check it out right here. This whole new job thing, while I am enjoying it immensely, has kept me from seeing more than 1 or 2 movies a week. I have a feeling that this next week is going to be just as slow, because The Raid 2 is coming to Baton Rouge on April 11th, and I can't hold in my excitement. But hey, I've got some awesome news for everyone this week. Some of it is not so awesome, but you know what? I am thrilled to report on it all the same. I am also thrilled to announce that this week's giveaway is my ultraviolet code for The Wolf of Wall Street. I only have one of them, but if you comment below and tell me what your favorite Martin Scorsese movie was, I will enter you to win that ultraviolet code. Anyway, on to the news. A few weeks ago, a shortlist popped up online revealing a small handful of actors who are being considered for the role of the new Doctor Doom for the Fantastic Four reboot. Amongst those actors was Toby Kebbell, who has most recently appeared in Wrath of the Titans and The East. When I saw he was on the list, I was like, I want that guy. I like him. I like him in the stuff that I've seen him in. And earlier this week, Variety made it official. Toby Kebbell will be playing the dastardly Doctor Doom. His casting is the final cog moving into place for this film to finally start shooting. For this film, Toby Kebbell will be joining actors Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, and Jamie Bell, which will start shooting in just a matter of weeks right here in Baton Rouge. In fact, the movie will be shooting just a couple hundred feet away from where I'm sitting right now. It just so happens that my apartment is almost literally a stone's throw away from the studio. What? No, I'm not actually gonna throw stones at the production. What? No, I'm going on to the next story. Shut up. Oh, new Snapchat. In an interview with Business Week, president of Marvel Studios Kevin Feige says that he has a map planned out for all the Marvel movies leading all the way up to 2028. 2028? Oh my god, that seems like an era with flying cars and jetpacks and better funding for stem cell research. I don't like it. Now, obviously, most of these movies aren't rock solid entities just yet. You know, the movie still needs to have all the right pieces to come into place. Obviously, Disney needs to give it the go-ahead. Then they need to find the right director, the right actor. Marvel has done an excellent job as of late with pulling in very interesting actors and different directors to work on these movies together. And I have a good feeling that that's all gonna hold out for the next couple of years and hopefully until 2028. What could some of these movies be? I think it's fair to assume that at least a couple of them are sequels. Will we get a Doctor Strange movie? A Black Panther movie? Could some of these new Netflix series spin off into feature-length films? But let's look at what we know. The Guardians of the Galaxy movie comes out on August 1st, 2014, and if you watched my trailer review for that one, you know that I am very excited for it. Then there's Avengers: Age of Ultron, which is set for May 1st, 2015, and Edgar Wright's Ant-Man movie is set for July 17th, 2015. And finally, Captain America 3 is still set for May 6th, 2016. So, Marvel's immediate path is already looking pretty good. What could be after that? Your guess is as good as mine. So anyway, did any of you guys watch that trailer for the new and improved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? I was going to do an appetizer video for it, but I didn't have enough time. But now Deadline is reporting that Johnny Knoxville will voice the character of Leonardo and Tony Shalhoub will voice the character of Splinter. If you're a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise, this news isn't going to make you any less angry, bitter, or upset about this movie than you already are. My quick thoughts on the trailer: I'm ambivalent, I guess. On one hand, if this movie was completely out of context, not tied down to this franchise, I would actually be pretty excited for it. And I'm not some crazy nostalgic person who is absolutely in love with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't feel like this movie is ripping that love from my hands. It's just another shitty adaptation. I'll probably go see this movie out of morbid curiosity alone, but other than that, I just leave it over there and I just try and just say, hey, you're a movie, whatever. And now for the final story of the week from The Wrap. Oscar nominee Chiwetel Ejiofor is being eyed for the villain role in the 24th James Bond film. There's not much to talk about here other than to just speculate and say, hey, will he be right for the role? Should he take the role? All we know about the film so far is that Sam Mendes will return to direct, but unfortunately Roger Deakins will not return as the director of photography. I think if an offer is made to Chiwetel, and if he does take it, he will be able to offer up a suave yet menacing role, and maybe bring in some audiences who may have not explored the James Bond movies. But at the same time, I would love to see him stay out of franchises, and I think they were even looking at him for the new Star Wars movie, but again, they've been looking at everyone for the new Star Wars movie. What do big studios want? Chiwetel! What are they gonna get? Who knows? That's all I've got for you guys this week in news, but I do want to talk about my trailer of the week. This week, it's Luc Besson's Lucy. I can already tell why he likes that title. It's got his first name in it. Lucy stars Scarlett Johansson as Lucy, a girl who is wrangled into a pretty crazy drug deal wherein they surgically implant the drugs into her body. Something goes wrong, the drugs leak into her bloodstream, and she basically becomes God? Obviously there's more to it than that, some of it involving Morgan Freeman. I'm just excited to see Luc Besson direct another high concept sci-fi movie. I watched The Fifth Element for the first time last year, and I was very wowed by what Luc Besson can do when he really puts his mind to it. Some of his more recent films I haven't even been a quarter as interested in as I am in Lucy. As usual, you guys can find the link to the trailer in the description box. And that's it for this week in film news. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, don't forget to enter for a chance to win my ultraviolet copy of The Wolf of Wall Street. Have a good week, and I will see you on the other side. Ugh. Are you really surprised at this point? I just can't get it together. The fact that this episode is a week and a half late really is unacceptable, but to those of you who are being patient with me and who are still watching the Film Feast, thank you very much. You should post in the comments below and tell me what you've watched this week, because really I want to talk with some of you guys about movies. You know, participate, please. I want to talk. And episode 11 of the Film Feast is coming not too long after this one, so stay tuned for that. And again, just thank you for watching. Puts the drugs inside of... Man, I'm gonna have to go on to a fucking part 5. God damn it. Eat shit.